Diego's camp in Oklahoma. I see him out there with David Taylor at OSU.
Yes.
I think Oklahoma is the next dynasty in college wrestling. I think they're going to do what Penn State just did for the last decade. David Taylor has 2 phenomenal, maybe 3 phenomenal freshman NCAA world champions, 2 for sure. And I think what he's building there is just on another level. I also think the camaraderie, the family, the kind of just the strategy that he's using to build this infrastructure of wrestlers at OSU is on another level. What do you think about Diego doing his camp out there? And explain to me how there's randomly a cage, a mixed martial art UFC cage in the middle of Oklahoma's training facility.
I mean, I think David Taylor is one of the few people in wrestling that's open to having that relationship with MMA. So I think that's what makes him special. Or I feel like some other colleges maybe, aren't too interested in doing that. So David has a barndominium on his property, on his farm. It's a 2-bedroom apartment with a barn. And so he built a cage there and mats and everything. And I think in the future, Stillwater will be a mecca for MMA and combat sports, because I feel like if we're going to compete with some of the Eastern Bloc grapplers, that we're going to have to start picking up our wrestling in America here. And I think there's probably 2 places in the country to do that, is either Penn State and Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State seems to be opening that door for us. So for me, I feel like it's good to have roots down there, because I feel I know for a fact that David knows that in his RTC, like some of those guys are going to want to fight, and he wants to provide that opportunity for them. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's MMA events in Stillwater in the next 12 months. I wouldn't be surprised if a facility opened up in Stillwater the next 12 months.
And it's cheap.
Correct, it's cheap.
Broke young fighters are hard to deal with. It's hard to grow.
But I think the culture there and the character there, and you can see what they're doing. They had 3 freshman national champs. They had 4 in the finals. I mean, David won with young talent. The year before, he took 2 transfers and made them national champs. He's won with veteran talent, so it shows his ability. And I'm grateful for all the time and energy they put into Diego and even Cheeto this past week. Like, they really kind of hold us.
Is Cheeto Vera training with Diego Lopez in Oklahoma as well?
He came out there to help Diego for a little bit in camp, and just the level of attention and detail that the Oklahoma team gives us. They don't have to do that. They got their own season going on right now. And
how close is Stillwater to Tulsa?
Like 45 minutes, hour.
Really?
Yeah.
So Oklahoma City's like, you're from there?
No, but I've been to Oklahoma. It's a beautiful place.
It's beautiful there.
As he's talking about, like, there being a hub there, and I'm just already I'm picturing that, and it's cool. No, I mean, because Oklahoma's
David's
a beautiful
met with
place.
the UFC last week. David's met with prominent gym owners in this country right now. I mean, there is a full-on plan. MMA will be.
We have a Santo Studio project coming out with
David. That's huge. That's huge.
So basically, to fly into Stillwater, you can fly directly into Stillwater through Dallas through American Airlines, or you can go to Tulsa, Oklahoma City. All 3 of those are very common.
I'm not supposed to say this, but we might have a project coming out with David Taylor and Santo Studio. Maybe some singlets, maybe some wrestling shoes. I don't know yet. We'll talk about that later. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, Khalil, come out sometime. You love it.
Okay.
I got a question for Ethan.
Can I go out to Oklahoma too? I need to check out the culture.
You just shat on Oklahoma.
You just literally destroyed Oklahoma, and then when you found out that we have
it's
unlimited.
Okay, Luke. Yeah, I'll be there, Luke.
You go with Khalil for the weekend. Can you guys go for the weekend and film a vlog?
Yeah,
Luke
let's do it. Behind the brand.
But think about it. In the Eastern Bloc, like how many? It's very common for them to work with world medalists and champions of their area, right? Like in America, it's very hard for us to get that international type level of training. Yeah. Or like in the Oklahoma State room, you got multiple gold medalists in there, multiple national champs there, like. It's hard for us to find that, and so for us to compete and to win at that level, we're going to have to be exposed to that type of wrestling. And so for me, it's like I'm running towards it. I managed David during his wrestling career. Luckily, he transitioned to coaching, and so it's been a passion project of his and mine. I mean, obviously, he turned a barn into a gym, MMA gym for guys to come train, and it's really cool to see what's being built over there.
Will David Taylor be in Diego Lopez's corner?
Yes, he's cornering Diego.
That's great.
So who is Diego's official coaching team right now?
Well, Pancho Grasso has been his head coach.
Yep.
And then he'll have either like Holdler or Alessandro. Alessandro will be in his corner. I think it'll be David Taylor.
Another great fighter in the making from the Diego camp.
Yes, and he's out there as well. He's out there right now.
Alessandro's in Oklahoma?
Yeah, he arrives, I think, today, actually.
Wow, so David Taylor's really embracing the MMA culture right now.
I mean, David's in the barn watching sparring, watching film. He's going over everything. Like, he's really taking a passion to it, and that's what makes me excited because we want to build American champions, and I think that's the way to do it.